Hare Krishna!
We are sure that you must be wondering how we recite slokas so well, and you also want to learn them in the best way possible so that you can say it very fast.
And whenever you want. Because everyone wants to preach to material people and make them into devotees, obviously. Spreading the movement of Krishna consciousness is very important. But while talking to that material person, you don't want to be like, what is that sloka again? Or in the book, being like, yeah, in 4.1 it is this.
Yeah, it has to be instant. You have to know the sloka.
You have to be like, Krishna told this to Arjuna, that, like, just say the shloka. Matra sparshasta kaunteya, just say it.
Yeah.
You want that.
So all your questions are going to be answered in this video. And let's get started.
Point number 1 is practice, practice and practice. Remember that your parents used to or do say that practice makes a man perfect. Yes, it does make a man perfect. Almost perfect, because no one is actually possible to become perfect. But yes, in that same way, you have to practice shlokas in the right way, not in the wrong way. And now we are going to be telling you the right ways to memorize the shlokas.
Step number 2. Break the shloka in parts. Because when you are learning a shloka as a whole, it might be difficult to learn. That's why learn it line by line, and then 2 lines, and then line by line, and then 2 lines, and then 4 lines all together. That will break down your efforts a lot, and it will make it way more easier. All our shloka recitation videos are in the same pattern. So go check them out, and they will be in the description box down below.
Yeah, who doesn't want it to be more easier?
Yes.
Well, anyways. Point number 3. Use the mobile app Bhagavad Gita as it is. This one is optional because it costs a little money, but still you can get it, and there's many benefits. You can you can hear the shlokas many times, and you can listen to it. And you can read it, and you can do many more amazing things. I know you won't hesitate to spend a little money for all those features. It's very good.
It's worth it. Yes. Step number 4. Create a cheat sheet. Take a small piece of paper,
like a sticky note or a flashcard.
Yeah, and write your shloka on it. So whenever you're going outside, like say you're going to the temple, you can just look at it, read it, or try to memorize it. It's easy.
It's very easy. Point number 5. During weekends, every weekend, revise all the shlokas you learned, because this really helps. Because if you already know a shloka and you don't ever practice it, then you forget it very quick. But if you keep practicing, then you know it, and you keep remembering it, and you nicely know it for a long time. And another thing is that practice more shlokas in the weekends, because you have lots of free time. Who doesn't have free time on weekends?
Step number 6. Wake up in the morning and recall all the shlokas you learned. When you wake up in the morning, your brain is refreshed, and it is in a good mood, nice mood, and it is wanting to learn new things. That is the best time to learn a shloka. So try out morning time to learn shlokas.
Or to recall them too.
Yes.
Point number 7. Close both of your eyes and recite the shlokas. Now you must be wondering, what is so special about closing your shlokas, right? Everyone does that when you say that. What is so special about is that if something is moving around you, then when you close your eyes, you don't focus on it. You only focus on what you are doing, what you are thinking, what you are saying. But you don't focus on what you are saying. So if something is moving around, then you look at that and you get disturbed. And then you learn the wrong thing, which means the shloka itself becomes wrong for you. And that's not good.
Yeah. Point number 8. Keep practicing your shlokas. Just like Mukund said earlier, keep practicing your shlokas. You have to keep practicing them, because maybe you learned a shloka which might last only for some days, and when you practice it again and again, it stays for longer.
So now we are going to recite Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 1, Verse 1 to 5 as an example, because we use these same ways, these same steps
in order to learn shlokas, and this
is an example.
Yeah.
So let's get to that.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Janmadasya Yatonvayaditaratasthasabhignaswarat Tene Brahmahridayadi Kaviye Muhyanti Yata Surya Tejo Varimidam Yata Vinmaya Titishargom Visham Tamna Svena Sadanirastakuhukam Satyam Param Dhimahi Dharma Projitagaitavatra Parvo Nirmircharnam Shatam Vedam Vastavamatra Vastu Sividam Tatra Namulanam Srimad Bhagavate Mahamani Krute Kim Vaparere Ishvara Shraddhayo Hridayo Hridayataraktavishashabhita Takshana Nigam Kalpataru Kalitam Phalam Sukhumakadam Viravishanyutam Pibat Bhagavata Rasmalaya Maharasik Ibhavika Nimishe Nimishe Tirarishya Sanakadaya Satra Sargalokaya Sasa Samamasata Tuegadato Munia Prahuta Hutanganaya Tatkatam Satamanishnam Paprajakshadamadarat. So those were the 5 shlokas in the starting of Srimad Bhagavatam as an example. Yeah.
And if you use these same steps
that we just said before reciting these shlokas,
yeah, then you will
end up speaking or reciting shlokas just
so
like
fluently.
we did. Yes.
Very fluently. So thank you for watching this video.
Remember to give this video a big thumbs up.
Share it with your family and friends so they get the information you just did and they get better at reciting shlokas.
And remember to subscribe to our channel
to keep watching these types of videos. Hare Krishna!